If it looks like our eyes are watering in this segment, it's because our eyes are watering in this segment. A, because we're laughing, but B, because there's a strong, I don't know what this is exactly, we'll get to it. We're going to make a pulled pork parfait. I'm 100% in for this. I have no idea what it is, but I'm into it. What are we going to do to start?
Okay.
Shoulder? We're using a shoulder?
We're using pork shoulder. This is the ideal cut for low, slow cooking. We've talked about this on other shows in the past.
It's the best.
It's a lot of marbling inside.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's from the shoulder area, and this is definitely the right cut to use for pulled pork. And we are going to rub it with a very, I would say, smoky, a little bit spicy rub.
Okay, so what's in there?
Be careful, because you might start sneezing. So we've got some paprika, some coarse salt. The coarse salt is ideal because when you're massaging the meat, it's going to help rough up the meat fibers and let those other flavors penetrate.
Oh, that packs a wallop, that one.
We've got some brown sugar to balance a bit of that heat, some garlic powder, dry mustards, and some chipotle chili pepper.
No, why chipotle? Because you could throw like whatever in there, but you chose that.
Chipotle.
I know you were like adamant it's going to have chipotle. Why?
Because it's very unique in that it has a very smoky flavor to it. It's actually made from dry jalapenos. And regular chili powder, it's just got different chilies and usually some cumin and other ingredients in it. So to get that smokiness from as though the pork were actually smoked in a smoker, you want to use this particular chili powder.
All right, you're gonna rub it in.
I would, except that it's really, really messy.
Yeah,
so I'm not
messy,
actually going to talk. We're just going to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
So you would rub it in and just really massage it in well. All right.
Yep.
And that's what you would do. You'd let that soak on there for about, I'm going to say 4 to 24 hours again. Overnight is best.
And then how are we cooking?
I know it's strong.
You take it from here for a second. I'll be right back. You have a Kleenex?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got our roast in this wonderful cast iron pot, which is a great thing to use for both browning, and then you can just take it straight into the oven. After that, we want to brown both sides of our roast. Hey, you're back. And that's just going to give it extra flavor. It's going to give it a nice color, and it's going to seal in some of
you don't
those
have to
juices.
brown it, but it adds to the dish, right?
Right. It adds to the dish. So once you've browned both sides in a bit of oil, put the lid on, put it in the oven on low heat. Again, like I said, around 300, 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to want to cook it until the meat's just falling apart. So
you can
could be anywhere between 2.5, 3 hours, depending on the size of your roast. All right.
Okay.
Now be careful, that might be hot.
Oven it?
You can oven it if you like. And
the oven, I know where it is. No question.
Are you sure?
100% certain.
So again, low, slow heat is the key.
Slow and low.
Low and slow. Slow and low. I think you might
Why in the world? No, keep going.
Okay, you want to put it in the lower. Yeah, take out the rack. And then once your pork is done, we're going to start pulling it apart. And maybe I'll just start showing how to do this since you're still figuring out the oven here. So again, it just falls right apart. You're going to use 2 forks. And it just comes apart just so easily. And now there's so many things that you can make with pulled pork. It is quite trendy. You can even try a piece if you like.
I will gladly take you up on that.
You'll see
it's got a nice crust on the outside.
Yeah, that's good to go. I thought there was
nice.
string on there. You can use it on pizza, on fajitas, salads. Where else have we seen
Sandwich.
it? Nachos.
Just put her on a dish and eat it.
You can put it on between a bun,
That
right?
is really
or
good.
you can make a pulled pork parfait.
Okay, so what exactly is a pulled pork parfait?
Well, I still call it, it's like a meat sundae.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to have layers of baked beans.
Remember when Jennifer Aniston
mashed
made that
potato.
trifle on Friends? No?
No, baked beans, mashed potato, obviously our pulled pork. Top it with a bit of coleslaw and pickle spear, and you're good to go.
I feel like it sounds delicious,
It
and I'd like
does.
to see one. And
Wow.
luckily, there's someone named Stino. He crouches down behind the counter here for the entire show, which is weird. I don't even know what he does down there. But finally, he has a purpose. So pass me that.
It's like a hand puppet.
Boom.
That is your pulled pork parfait.
That is brilliant.
Yeah. So great for parties, great for entertaining, maybe when you're watching a game.
Great for everything in the world ever. A pulled pork parfait. What
Dig
you want to
into
do is
that.
try and get some beans, mashed potato, and the pulled pork.
Oh.
What you want to do is let a little fall into the grill, ideally.
How's that?
Unbelievable.